Thanks for joining this video. I am a part of the Your Driver Mike team. My name is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother. On this channel, we give you in-the-field content, tips and tricks on how to make the most money when you're driving your side hustle. So in this video, we're gonna focus on food delivery and some things, surprising things that you might be doing wrong that are holding you back. So I'm gonna give you a lot of really good examples. So if you're on the road and you're ready to go and you're gonna drive DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever it happens to be, here's something to keep in mind, whether you're a veteran or if you've been doing food delivery for quite some time. When you're waiting on rides and let's say it's the morning time, it's actually around 9 a.m. right now, don't be afraid to decline rides. You could be doing something very wrong if you're accepting a lot of far rides. So here's an example of a ride that I got that was 10 miles away. Now, if you're a beginner or let's say you've been driving for a while, you may initially see this ride and think, wow, that's a pretty good payout. But look at the dollars per mile. So on Your Driver Mike channel, we talk a lot about miles per dollar, and it really doesn't make sense in this case because for how far you are driving, the dollars don't really add up. We want to see a lot smaller miles per dollar, so we're going to go ahead and pass on this one. The big mistake you can make is just accepting those rides because you're slow, but we're going to go over how to overcome that. One big mistake that drivers make is thinking that declining rides and a lot of rides is going to affect your rating. Well, actually it doesn't. You can accept and decline as many rides as you choose. That's the beauty of it. So if you want to accept every single ride that you get, you probably shouldn't because of the miles per dollar, but you can. Same goes for declining rides. If you want to decline as many rides requests, food delivery requests, I should say, you can do that because you want to be picky. You want to wait for that good dollar per mile. You don't want to drive somewhere 20 minutes. I've even seen it an hour away for $10. All right, so another big mistake is thinking that every day is the same. And if you've had a slow day on Uber Eats or on DoorDash or Grubhub, whatever it happens to be, thinking that your marketplace just doesn't pay out for that particular app. Now, I've had it where maybe one weekend DoorDash absolutely crushes it and Uber Eats is relatively slow. And then the next weekend it flips. So give it a chance, especially if you're a new driver, to learn your marketplace. It's gonna take at least a few weeks to really hone in on one, which restaurants are typically slow, because believe me, they are. And two, which apps are really most consistent for you in your marketplace. So I say consistent because that doesn't mean that they might be slow one day to the next. That just means you can be pretty sure that you're gonna get a lot of requests from maybe DoorDash or Uber Eats. So keep that in mind. Don't make that mistake of thinking, oh, well, Uber Eats or DoorDash, it just doesn't work in my marketplace, because just give it another weekend and it might turn around. All right, so I just finished a delivery. Another thing you want to avoid is not having a hourly goal, right? So if you want to make, let's say, $200 doing your shift, well, you're going to have to do how much per hour. Make sure that you have some type of goal in mind, because when you're accepting requests, you want to know, is this going to get me to my goal? So whether it's a hourly goal, whether it's a complete total goal, I want to make $200. Break that down by hour, because that'll help you as you get requests to know, is this gonna get me to my hourly goals? And it's gonna help you make the right decisions when you're on the road. Another misconception you have is that you don't have enough time. Well, I actually only have 15 minutes to get back home, but I picked up a really short order. So if you're someone who works full-time, you're looking for a part-time hustle, this is really good for you to get on the road, even if you have an hour. We've done power hour videos on the Your Driver Mike channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off and get back home. So there you have it, some things to avoid that might be getting in the way of you earning top dollar. Well, I want to hear from you. Put in the comments section below some things that you see when you're on the road that might be holding you back. Some things you might want to share with other Your Driver Mike community members. So again, this is Matt. I'm a part of the Your Driver Mike team community, and I am Mike's twin brother. If you haven't done so already and you found value in this video, drop a like and consider subscribing. Make sure to stay tuned for our future videos, and we'll see you in the next one.